I'm sitting down with Rooster McConaughey, Butch, Gilliam, and Gil Prather from West Texas Investors Club, CNBC. Butch, how did all this come to start?
Well, it all happened. They had a interest in West Texas, or Texas in general, and they realized that America was kind of hungry for the ways of West Texas people and the cool things that go on out here in Texas. And Rooster and I have been in business for around 40 years out here in the oil and gas business, machine shop business, oil field pipe business. And Rooster and I have been direct competitors for 40 years and remained to be best friends throughout that entire time. They thought that was unique, kind of cool. They wanted to learn more about how we did that, how that came about, and how it was that we were able to remain so close and be direct competitors, where they, normally they see people at each other's throats in that environment. So They thought that was unique, and they came out here to see what that was all about.
So I'm kind of a CNBC dork. There's a show called Shark Tank. It's similar to, however, yours is much cooler. Shark Tank, you have the potential of giving people money, and they could be douchebags on the other end of the coin. You guys actually put people towards a test to test the character of the person who is asking you for the financial help. Rooster, what are some of the tests that we can look forward to this season?
We are having a heck of a lot more fun than Shark Tank, I can tell you that.
Yeah.
But, mainly we test them about their, keep reminding me this is live, all right? I gotta watch my mouth. Live radio, say that about every 5 minutes. Keep saying that, live radio.
This is live, Rooster.
Yeah.
Live radio, no cussing.
Notice
There's a few words you like to use quite often.
As I spread my words out.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. We got mainly we test them on their product, or we'll test something we see a little niche in their personality that we want to deal with and kind of get them going on that. And it's like coming up, we've got a lot of times there's beer drinking involved. I think every time, right?
When it comes to you and Gil, you and Gil, are you kidding? Beer drinking involved? Guys, I want you to know I drink water most of the time, but my two affiliates here are true beer drinkers. So yes, lots of beer drinking.
That's to kind of loosen them up a little bit, and then we'll take them out in the country sometimes, or let them, just let them use their product, or just kind of test their character.
Episode 1, you were at Corky's. Episode 2 at KD's. Can you tell me where else in town we can expect the show to visit?
I think I can.
If not, it's okay.
Well, we're going to do something at the Lone Star Bar.
The Lone Star Bar, heard of it.
And then we're going to do something at No Trees at Butch's place, or got a ranch out there. And we're going to do some stuff behind where else? Oh,
Gil.
Right here, and we're going to be right here, and there's going to be some stuff done right here in Mission Square.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there'll be that. Watch
the show. Watch the show. We're going to be all over Midland and Odessa, in cool places with cool people doing some cool things, we think. So, we're proud of Midland and Odessa and the surrounding areas. We've even done some stuff over in Stanton. So, guys, watch the show. You're going to love it.
I love that it is right here, and that every cut scene is on the streets of West Texas. You see your neighbors, you see people who are working in the community, you see oil men on the cut scenes leading up to the show.
Listen, this is about West Texas.
Yeah.
It's not fake. We didn't shoot this in California and then come out here and try to pretend like we did it out here. It's all done here with Texas people, with Texas drawl.
Gil, you, sir, are, let me get this right. You are a singer-songwriter. You are in the American Music Hall of Fame. Is that correct?
I'm in the Western Swing Hall of Fame.
Western Swing Hall of Fame.
Yes.
Okay. What was your trip like to get to here now?
Well, musically or emotionally or mentally?
Consciously.
Consciously? Well, y'all say I don't have a conscience, but no, I went right.
Unconscious.
Unconscious.
While you were awake.
Live radio.
Yeah, live radio. I've done a lot of live radio. Guarantee that. I started writing songs back, about 60 years ago, and I'm about 14 years old, and I wrote mainly starting out, kind of mainstream country music back in the late 50s and 60s and 70s, and kind of laid out a while, and got back in it. Of course, I spent a large part of my life cowboying on the ranches down the Big Bend, and I went back to writing, kind of got into that mode of writing what's called corrido story songs about cowboying in the Big Bend and things such as that.
Sitting around the campfire, Red Steagle Prather, right?
That's him. Right there, 95.1. But it's been an interesting ride, and I've been kind of toying with other type songs last few years, writing some girl pop stuff.
Oh, yeah?
Writing some blues stuff and just different, genres of music.
Now you got this TV show that's a platform, and you're able to play some of your music on the show to the guests who are coming in. I seen that in the 2 episodes.
Right. Some of these, I don't know how much music will be in the future when I hadn't seen any of them, but they are putting little 4 to 5 lines of my songs, and we have some episodes coming up that if I need a song for it, well, I'll just sit there and make it up. Live, and that seems to be working.
I was thinking you were going to bring your guitar in.
Well, I wish I had, but I didn't know.
Well, maybe next time. I was hoping maybe you could craft some song about me.
I could do that in a heartbeat.
Oh, thank you very much.
I guarantee you.
You handed me a CD called Saddle Up?
Yes.
Okay, now how old is this?
I think I cut that just about 96. I had one song on there, I'll Be Back.
Is that 1996 or 1896?
Just take your pick. It could be either one.
Does it have the Last of the Border Cowboys?
No, it doesn't have that. I have a song on there, I'll Be Back in Texas by the Fall. It was voted the Song of the Year in 1996 by the Academy of Western Artists, which is a very high-profile deal dedicated to the cowboy and music, tack, all sorts of things cowboy. I was very honored for that.
Mr. Rooster McConaughey, we know how you and Butch came to become friends, competitors, and now teammates. How did you meet Gil?
Well, we were down there at the Black Gap doing this wild bull roundup we were doing down there. And I'd kind of walked in there and was doing my deal and everything, being loud like I am. Hell, everybody kind of said, well, who the heck is this guy? Almost said it. They're doing pretty good.
Live radio.
Live radio. No, man, I'll tell you, I'll be able to teach goddamn Sunday school for 5-year-olds when this deal's over with. I'm going to run by St. Anne's and visit with the kids, have lunch with them. But don't want to waste it. So anyway, everybody kind of looked at me like, what's the deal, who is this loudmouth guy and all that? And old Gil, he's kind of looking at me too, where'd this guy come from? When he found out that I had all the beer in that doggone Polaris, man, I started picking up friends right and left, and he was my first one to finally get to know me. And he said, you know what, you're a pretty good guy.
Don't take you long to make friends when you got the ice chest full of beer down on Black Gap was 115 degrees outside, I promise you.
That's
They
right.
bonded
Doesn't
immediately.
take too long. It's you and me, and me and Gil and Shug.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. And they said, whatever you do, don't let old Gil have too much beer. Well, it's too late.
These are the gentlemen of West Texas Investors Club. Show number 3 of the series tonight, 9 o'clock CNBC, and we continue with them.
Rock 95.1 rocks Midland.
Rock 95.1 rocks West Texas. It is 8:17. It is absolutely my pleasure to be joined in the studio this morning by Rooster McConaughey, Butch Gilliam, and Gil Prather of West Texas Investors Club. Tonight, show number 3, CNBC, 9 o'clock. What is on the episode tonight? Can I even ask? I know that there's a pickle lady, right?
Yes, you've seen the commercials. There's a pickle lady coming in tonight, and she was one of our more favorite entrepreneurs that came down here to see us. Had an idea about pickles. She makes them the old-fashioned way. They taste really good, like the ones your grandma used to make. They're really good pickles. She's a really good person, and it's going to be an interesting night tonight.
Episode 1, where you, Rooster, were chewing on the microbial antibacterial pen. What did that taste like in relation to your cigar?
It was... They had a peppermint that wasn't supposed to be put in my mouth. It was like a dadgum little Teflon little thing for doing something. It was like the pen. It had it had a rubber tip on one end, a ink pen on the other, and this dadgum little Toothpick. I don't know.
It wasn't a toothpick, although you were using it for a toothpick, and the thing wasn't really quite prepared for that. It was used to be used in non-clean surfaces, but when you stuck that in your mouth, like it rejected Rooster's mouth.
Pushed him away. A gentleman has asked, all the cut scenes you see are filmed right here in West Texas. The people on the street, the people working, oil field crew members, all that is right here in West Texas. The actual clubhouse, what sort of undertaking effort was that to make sure that this is filmed right here?
Well, we told them it's not going to happen if you don't do it here in West Texas. It's just not going to happen. And that was the deal. That they had to do everything here. No, using doggone stage scenes or whatever in L.A. Then bringing them back here. I mean, and they agreed. And I mean, we didn't get our air conditioning set up, but we kind of that's another deal we put people through.
We purposely didn't put an air conditioner in the clubhouse because we want our entrepreneurs to sweat.
Right.
Well, yeah, we don't want them to be comfortable. We want to make them uncomfortable, kind of throw them off guard, and get them ready to make a deal quick.
My buddy Madison and your son says it's good to be uncomfortable. You learn a lot from being uncomfortable.
Definitely good to be uncomfortable.
Well, look, you want to talk about uncomfortable. Just think about these entrepreneurs when Gil picks them up.
Yes.
Okay, I mean, here they come. They're flying on a jet. They get off the jet, waiting for a limousine to pick them up, and they look over, and here comes old Gil. Pick them up in an old raggedy truck. Look like a pygmy Santa Claus. And the Hobbit Santa Claus,
Hobbit.
or whatever the hell he is.
Hobbit.
Right?
No, Gil's the tenderizer.
He's a tenderizer.
Gil's the tenderizer.
Gil gets through the levels of the fence that the gentleman coming into town might have set up, the walls, and you see over them.
Yes, that's what I do. I got a unique ability. I can get into people pretty quick, and I quiz them about their family and try to see what kind of integrity they have. If they're family people, and if they're good folks or a-holes,
Yeah, Gil is like the oracle of knowledge when it comes to making a right? What did he do? Tell him about the lie he told.
Oh, God.
God did he tell a lie.
Live radio.
Gil got in front of a panel of interviewers the other day and said, I have never made a mistake.
I've never misjudged anybody.
In my entire life.
Sitting at the right hand of God is Gil Prather.
You ever been divorced, Gil?
One time. That's enough for me, I'll guarantee you that. But I hadn't made many mistakes on judging these people in the short time I've had with them. It's very interesting.
They say that you're a
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
They say that you're a Mensa member.
No, I'm not Mensa. I don't know where they came up with all that crap. Hell, I went to Sul Ross. How many Mensa people gonna come out of Sul Ross? I did qualify. I went to one meeting. I couldn't stand that goofiest bunch of humans I ever been around in my life, and I broke and run, but I don't know how all that got out. Somebody else let it out. It wasn't me. I'm just an old dumb cowboy.
There went our Mensa viewers. All y'all out there, please stay. So he don't listen to him. Good thing there's only 1%.
No, we can get them back. We can get them back. Gil, big question for you. How fast does a fart travel?
As fast as smell, which depends upon the force behind it.
All right. And the typical force behind a fart is...
That's it. 7
miles an hour.
7 miles an hour.
Not Gil. His always are following a turd.
I wish you hadn't talked about that. You don't know about Gil, do you? And the way he is bad about going on himself.
Well, you get my age, sometimes you just ain't fast enough. Even with that 7, you can't outrun it.
There's obstacles.
Catches up with you.
A button and zipper.
That's it, exactly. You don't tripping over things, and sometimes I have my stick, and sometimes I don't. At my age, it is an adventure.
That's something to brag about.
Look at his ripcord suspenders he's got here. Those are a special feature.
He is going to have the first sphincter transplant.
God help us.
Live on the interwebs in about an hour. Rock951online.com. Just kidding. It's 8:24. All right, I really have an idea for you guys. Can we hit it when we get back from the break? Is that okay?
Sure.
All right, hang out for just a minute. Back at you right after this. Rock 95.1.
Rock 95.1. Rock Stanton.
Rock 95.1, Rocks West Texas. It is 8:30, and I am joined in the studio this morning by the West Texas Investors Club. Show number 3, CNBC, tonight, 9 o'clock. I've got Rooster McConaughey, I've got Butch Gilliam, and I've got Gil Prather in the studio. Gentlemen, thank you very much for joining me once again. I've got an idea. Maybe it's just a concept, but maybe we can work on something. May I pitch it to you?
Okay.
All right. So you have the American Dental Association. You got people that pay attention to their mouth.
Hold on. Let us scope you out. We're scoping you out. Hold on.
All right.
Hold on.
Hold on,
man. Right there.
What?
Get right there. Don't stand in front of the bear. Hold on. All right, ready? All right. What you got?
What do you got?
What about AM, PM toothpaste? What if you had toothpaste that was for specifically the morning and another dose that was specifically for the night? It's a $1.5 billion a year industry. We could make it $3 billion.
Who's we? You got a mouse in your pocket?
You and me.
Oh, us?
Yeah.
You and me?
Yeah.
You talking about the West Texas Investor Club?
You're the one brushes your teeth 4 or 5 times a day. This is going to be strict. You take over.
Is this mine?
Yeah.
So
Gil will do the toilet paper one, and I'll do the toothpaste.
So we got So we got
AM,
toothpaste for the AM.
Yes, sir.
Toothpaste for the PM.
Now, let's say...
So, all right, what's the difference?
Well, you start your day in the morning and you like a jump of energy, but coffee stains your teeth. What if you could get that adrenaline right into your gums? A chemical that was in the toothpaste that you're brushing your teeth with.
Cocaine.
No, totally illegal in all countries. Chemical. Maybe 5-hour energy shot / toothpaste.
Okay, you can back that up. You say this is all theory, right?
As of now.
You can't back this up?
Well, I could mix them together in my car.
Well, we can do that. What do you think? Should we let him?
Yeah.
Can we let him drink a beer with us?
Yes.
Okay.
Come on.
You know what? Sit down on the milk jug. Sit down on the milk jug, and we'll have a beer about this, and we'll get serious about this one.
Gentlemen, it's an honor. You didn't hear the other half of it. The PM toothpaste, that's got the sedative in it. Puts you to sleep at night. You can even put some Viagra in that as well.
Man, you're on to something.
I'm telling you, I got it.
Name it Nooner.
Who the hell want to go to sleep? Who the hell want to go to sleep? He's got some Viagra.
Well,
Gil's really not into that type of activity anymore, but he sure thinks about it.
It lets you know you're alive.
Gil thinks he's alive.
Don't let this old roan beard fool you, boy. I can still rear up on him.
And don't let Gil fool you. His age is deceiving. He's only 36.
Gil, I was flipping through the channels this past weekend and I saw something. I wanted to ask you, what do you think about the lingerie football league?
I think it'd be great.
Yeah?
I'll guarantee you that, especially if it's women.
Yes, it is.
I mean, let's get it on. That's natural. That'd be better than them old gals in there mud wrestling. I'll guarantee you, 'cause that old mud, you can't see all of it. Keep them halfway clean. That's a whale of a concept. I'm in.
You can just stand off to the side with a hose.
Oh, that's it. Oh, I could get into a lot of things about washing them old gals off them hoses, but I won't do it.
You talking about them kind of hose?
Yeah, them kind of hose. Hose in the hose.
Right, like a water hose, but it sprays whiskey.
Woo, who would want to waste whiskey? You're supposed to drink it. You're not supposed to spill it on yourself.
Party responsibly. We'll say that for the listeners. Live radio. Yeah,
well, good Lord, I wouldn't waste no whiskey. I just, pour it down your throat.
Listen, you're talking to a professional when it comes to drinking vodka and whiskey.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what he does all day. He plays the stock market and turns perfectly good vodka and whiskey into urine.
You play the stock market?
Oh, hey.
Man, you and I need to sit down sometime.
Yeah, I play it pretty regular. When I have time, I day trade, fiddle with it, and have a lot of fun. It's kind of tough to beat them, but we're a little bit ahead.
So CNBC is right up your alley.
Oh, that's all I watch.
Me
CNBC.
Is
that right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'll get up at 5. I'm going to trade and watch the squawk box and kind of try to get a feel of what's going to happen.
I had no idea we were on the same level of dork.
Oh, yeah. That's
All right.
fun. I guarantee you, it attacks your old mind.
You can watch it all day. CNBC. You can keep Rock 95.1 on the background. 9 o'clock. Third episode tonight of West Texas Investors Club featuring these gentlemen right here, Rooster McConaughey, Butch, Gilliam, and Gil Prather. Gentlemen, yes, sir, yeah.
Jenny is a dandy. She makes pickles as good as candy. Bread and butter, sweet and sour. I sit and eat 'em by the hour. Then I lick my fingers till they're sore, just dreaming, wanting more.
It's beautiful, sir.
Isn't that horrible?
Thank you, Gil.
Yes, that'll go down in history.
Your TV show has made me slap my knee laughing. It almost made me shed a tear when you helped out the single mom last episode with the college fund idea. You guys are doing something great, and it's all right here filmed in West Texas with you. You are our neighbors. You are who we see at the grocery store. I cannot thank you enough for sharing this with us and for coming in here and sharing this moment with me today. Thank you very much, guys.
Say thanks for having us.
Thanks for having it.
Absolutely.
The honor is ours. Muchas gracias.